Did you know that black slaves walked the streets of ancient Rome long before the Americas were even known to Europe? It's a side of Roman history we rarely hear about, but it's absolutely true. Let's dive into it. So, when we picture ancient Rome, we might think of gladiators, emperors, and grand architecture. But the Roman Empire was a vast, multicultural world, and its reach extended deep into Africa, far beyond Egypt. How did they end up in Rome? The Roman Empire was built on conquest and trade, and sadly, that included the trade of human beings. Roman armies campaigning in North Africa, especially after the Punic Wars against Carthage, would capture people and enslave them. But it wasn't just war. Extensive trade routes crisscrossed the Sahara Desert, connecting the Roman world with West and East African kingdoms. Along these routes, gold, ivory, exotic animals, and, unfortunately, people were traded. Many black Africans were enslaved and brought north, eventually ending up in Rome itself. Once in Rome, their lives were just as harsh as any other enslaved persons. They worked in homes as domestic servants, on farms, in mines, and some even became gladiators. For example, the playwright Terence, who was himself of North African origin. It's important to understand that Roman slavery wasn't based on race in the way modern slavery was. The Romans enslaved people from all over their empire: Gauls, Germans, Syrians, Greeks, you name it. For them, it was more about being a captive of war or being on the losing side of history. Your origin mattered less than your enslaved status. However, this doesn't make it any less tragic. These were individuals with their own cultures, languages, and lives, stripped of their freedom and forced into servitude thousands of miles from home. Their story is a crucial, often overlooked part of the Roman narrative. It shows us that the connections between Europe and Africa are far older and more complex than we often imagine, including black Africans whose stories deserve to be told. Thanks for watching. If you found this interesting, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell for more hidden histories. See you in the next one.